Hey everyone, it's me, Robert Sarge Pickled, here with a brand new video. Now, today's video is kind of a remake of a video that hasn't even been uploaded yet, and that was a video kind of talking about my praying mantis that I got pretty recently, like a month ago. And the reason I have to remake this video is because that video accidentally got deleted. It's gone, it's not going to be up, and honestly it wasn't even that good anyways, so you know what, why not try and remake it. Besides, I have a bit more I can say about my mantis now that I've had it for a bit longer. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go get my mantis out right now. Yeah, alright, let's see if we can get him kind of focused a bit. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is my Chinese mantis. I had gotten this guy about a month ago. I about killed the thing with my lawnmower and I was like, oh, that's cool. I should take this mantis in and keep it for a while. And here we are now. Look at him do his little dance. Wait, can you do it? Yeah, look at him go. I love when he does that. He's probably going to jump and fly because he has wings now, which I'll get into that in a second. So I've owned mantids off and on for about, probably since I was 10. Oh, geez. That's a thing he does. He's on the camera now. He flies. He wasn't able to fly a month ago. He's just standing on the mic now. Oh my god. Alright, just do that once, just for the demonstration, for the YouTube funnies. Okay, so I've had mantids off and on since I was 10. I think this is my second Chinese mantis I've owned. The last one I had, which you can actually, I think, still see oh, they did it again! There he goes. There he is. He's on my wall now. I should just, I'm just gonna put him back. I'll tell you, like a month ago, this mantis was a lot easier to film with. I'll give him that. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, so I've had mantids off and on since I was about 10. This is my second time owning this particular species. It's a Chinese mantis. And the last one I had, you can actually still see the video now. I think it's still up. It was from way back in like 2017, 2018, back when I was bad at YouTube. And you know, I just got a mantis that my friend gave me and I was like, oh, cool. I have a place for it. I'll keep it. It's cool. Mantis. And I had that mantis for about 5 or 6 months before it passed away, which doesn't sound pretty long, but mantids actually have pretty short lifespans, which I think is one of their major drawbacks personally. You see, praying mantises typically only live no more than a year, and that's if you're lucky. The last mantis I got was already an adult when I got it, and this one just became an adult, so I'm actually surprised it lived as long as it did. I don't know how long I'm gonna get out of this guy, so that's why I'm making this video now. Probably a little longer than I got my last one if I, take care of it properly, which is something I am pretty good at, I think. So what are my thoughts on praying mantises as pets overall? I think they're great pets. I'm gonna be going over a very brief, very basic, very generalized care sheet, I guess, for praying mantids, just based on my own experiences and what worked and what didn't. I'm really only referring to mostly a Chinese mantis since that's the ones that I've worked with the most. I think I've only had like 1 or 2 other species that I've either caught or bought. So take what I say with a grain of salt, because if you're gonna get a mantis that isn't this particular species, you might want to do a little more research into its care. And that's what I said in my snake video, and that's what I'm gonna say of this one. Also, before anyone starts giving me crap about taking this thing out of the environment, it's a non-native species here, so, I'm not really harming the environment by keeping this thing as a pet. So anyways, with that all being said, I think the first thing I definitely do want to mention is one of the most important things, and that is humidity. Praying mantises need their enclosures to be somewhat humid. Maybe a little more if they're a tropical species that you bought, but like a Chinese mantis, I'd say spray it down at least once a day. And the reason you need that is, first of all, that's how they get a lot of their water. They tend to drink dew off leaves. And second of all, and what's more important, is that it's very important for them to be able to molt. But yeah, this praying mantis, if you see some of the B-roll footage I'm probably putting up, looks slightly different to what it does now, and that's because it molted. When I first caught it, it was completely green, and now it's bigger, it's brown, and it has wings. I'm sure you're probably asking, Sergeant Picklehead, did you get any footage of your mantis molting? Because that sounds pretty cool. What do you think I am, a competent video creator? Jeez. So yeah, that's definitely one thing you want to stay aware of. Also on the topic of it molting, when you put on a lid for its enclosure, it's preferable that you put on a mesh lid so that's something they can hang off the top and molt, because they molt hanging upside down. So another thing I should mention is feeding. Your praying mantis is gonna eat pretty much anything that it can catch that's smaller than it. I usually feed mine just kind of a mix of crickets, mealworms, superworms, dubia roaches, or whatever I can catch outside. Pretty much whatever I'd feed my reptiles, I'd probably give to my mantis. So one of the things that you should definitely stay aware of is not to overfeed your mantis. You can kind of tell when it's hungry by looking at its abdomen. If its abdomen looks slightly deflated, that's when you know it's time to start to feed it. But if it doesn't look like that, you might want to go a little easy on feeding the thing. That's just kind of a thing that I do. And I know it's kind of tempting to like overfeed your mantis because it's a pretty cool process to watch, but really, you know, you gotta make sure you keep your animal healthy. Another very important thing that you should probably know about mantises is they should be kept alone in pretty much every situation. Now, these mantises are apex predators. They don't like having other apex predators around, obviously. They're gonna try and fight and kill each other. And in the mantis's case, they also eat each other. Which I'm sure you've heard the whole thing of male mantises getting eaten by female mantises after mating. Which honestly, you know, that's kind of like the biggest simp in nature. I mean, seriously, imagine being willing to get your head chewed off just to get laid. Simp! Are simp jokes still funny? So yeah, keep your mantis alone. The only other things you should have at its enclosure are things that you intend for it to eat. But other than that, overall, mantises make pretty good pets. This is a very brief video, just kind of talking about my thoughts of owning mantids. And, you know, they're cool. I like them. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video that I decided to make kind of on a whim. Kind of not. I've been meaning to make this one for a bit. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This thing, Monster in the Mirror, is coming on the 15th. I'll talk a little more about that later when it's out. Because you see that poster, it's pretty Chad, right? Thank you, Graham and Reed, for making that for me for my birthday. So yeah, anyways, don't forget to check that out on the 15th when it comes out. That's something we've worked on for over half a year. And then quarantine came and, you know, just, it was a whole mess. I'll probably tell some stories about the production of Monster in the Mirror and the production hell it was in for a while. But, you know, that's a video for another time. Just check it out when it comes out. Also listen to the soundtrack when it drops. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.